Hi, Matt Byer of Matt Byer Organizing with organizing a place for paper. Are you feeling out of touch because you haven't ditched paper and gone completely digital like everybody else? Do you feel like a Luddite? Well, don't worry. I can assure you that not everybody has gone completely digital. My clients haven't. I certainly haven't. However, I think it's first important to take a look at where perhaps paper's purpose has passed. These are areas where we should seriously consider the merits of paper. Syncing events in your calendar and information in your address book. Sharing events and updates with others. Sending a written message instantly and more conveniently than a phone call, let alone a letter. So what does that leave? Many people still prefer the pleasure of holding a paper book in their hands and leafing through the pages rather than swiping through a tablet. I can see that. I gotta say though, I love being able to pull my phone out of my pocket while waiting in line at Starbucks and continue reading a book I was reading earlier on my iPad. Otherwise you're left with the option of having to engage in conversation with somebody in line, which I guess is not such a bad thing. Maybe it's just people of my generation, but there's a certain pleasure, ritual almost, with the Sunday paper that I just don't get from grabbing headlines from my iPhone. People still appreciate the value of a handwritten note. You seem more grateful when you say thank you with a thank you note rather than with a thank you email. And if it's a birthday card, we know you had to take time out of your schedule to plan ahead, choose the right card, put some thought into the message, and send it in time for your recipient's birthday. You may spend some money sending a digital gift card on the day of the recipient's birthday, but I think perhaps the more expensive digital gift card has less personal value than a handwritten paper card. I am blown away by so much of the digital art I am seeing on Instagram and Pinterest these days. I am trying to keep up and learn how to do it myself, but I have to say I missed the tactile pleasure of the slightly rough texture of the sketchpad page. I guess I never appreciated it until it was gone, and I know I'm not alone on this. Innovators develop products to try to simulate this friction on the tablet page. I have a clear screen on my iPad page, which gives a slight drag to my iPencil. There's also these pen tips, which are designed to do the same thing. I've found the combination of the two is too much. I'm still keeping my paper sketchpad handy. While a digital system is great for holding, syncing, and sharing events and information, I still prefer paper for prioritizing projects and tasks. These projects and tasks are what I call running files, which you may have heard me talk about in other videos. Now, I know you can move blocks of information around on your computer, but I still find it easier to move paper across my open desk in front of me. I can spread out and prioritize and then return to a clear work surface to process them, confident that I am addressing them in order of importance. By the way, this is why I have no use for the only handle it once method for paper. Also, not all your documents are going to be in a digital format, so it's easier to work in bills to pay, client files, and other paper documents. I still find paper calendars easier to view quickly. Oh, I absolutely use a digital calendar to update, to sync, and to share events. But if I want to quickly find the next major event coming up in the month, I find it a lot easier to glance at the paper calendar on my wall. My strongest case for paper is in organizing your tasks or your to-dos, the things you want to make a point of acting on. You don't really need to share, sync, or record your to-dos, so you don't really benefit from a digital solution. There is a time and place for things to be out of sight, out of mind. But your to-dos do not represent such a time and place. The more vertical, visible, and minimal they are, the more likely your to-dos are likely to get to done. Check out my running files video to learn more. So if you're looking for permission to keep a place for paper in this digital age, I'm giving it to you. Resist the urge to go all digital. Paper still has a place. For more easy organizing tips, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.